Hi, my name is Josh Lammert, and I will be talking about how to bowl. Now let's start with the introduction. Okay, bowling is a great activity for birthday parties, holidays, and something to do on a Saturday night. As a bowler myself, I find it as a great way how to spend your time. So I'm going to take you through the steps of bowling from getting a bowling ball to hitting the pins. Let's start with the obvious, getting a ball. There are two ways to do this. One way is to get your own custom-made ball, and this is a process that others, including myself, have gone through. First thing you do is you go to your local bowling alley, head to the front desk, look through the bowling ball catalog, decide on a ball design and weight, tell the employee at the front desk, fill out the forms, and pay with a check because, well, it's going to be expensive. Then the ball will arrive at your house 7 days later. As soon as you get the ball, take it back to the bowling ball alley. The employee will measure the fingers and thumb of the hand that you will use. For me, it's my right. And then after that, he will then drill the holes. He'll drill the holes that your fingers will fit in. The other way, if you don't want to go through this long process, is to just use the balls there that are for public use. But they're mostly unlikely to be the right weight and hand size for you. Either way, after you get your ball, you get your shoes at the front desk, ask the employee for a lane. He or she will give you a bowling lane. Then, well, it's off to the lanes. The first thing that I do when I get to the bowling alley is put on my shoes. The next thing I do is I go up to the computer and put my name in it and press start. Now I'll take you through the steps of bowling. Literally, there are actual steps. So I'll just use this crumpled up piece of paper as a bowl. The first thing you do is that you step up to the lane, put your feet on 2 of the 5 dots, then you start with the foot of your opposite hand, and you take at least 4 to 5 steps, and as I do this, you bring your hand back up, and on your final step, which will be the foot that you started with, you release the ball. Is there a chance of error? Of course. By how balanced you are and the position your hand is when you release the ball will determine the direction it goes in, and it might end up into the gutters. What are the gutters? The gutters, there are 1 gutter on each side of the lane, and if your ball gets into the gutter, then that's a 0 for that frame. Now you may be wondering, what is a frame? A frame is another way of saying that it's your turn, and there are a total of 10 frames in each game. And each frame you get 2 tries. On the first try, you want to knock down you want to bowl the ball and knock down as many pins and try to knock down the pins. The second try is only in case you didn't knock down all the pins on the first try. Now that I have basically said all the rules and steps of the game, let's now move on to the conclusion. Okay, now that I took you through the steps of bowling, if you want to improve your skills, there will be forms for both fall and summer leagues at the front desk. I know this because that's how I got started out. Either way, just remember these simple steps. Get your ball and shoes, go to your lane, put your name in the computer, bowl. Now you may be asking, why is this important? So you don't look like a loser at parties. And that concludes my presentation.